Hi there, everybody. Alan Smith alongside me, Martin Tyler. In the commentary box, it's with great view up here, Alan, and a great game, I think, in prospect.
Yeah, we've got the best seats in the house and looking forward to an entertaining match here.
Mainz play today, they will play Feyenoord. Mainz and their lineup. We know this manager well, Alan, and we know he's always got a trick or two up his sleeve when it comes to setting out a team to confuse the opposition. Has he confused you here?
Well, I wasn't expecting it, Martin. He doesn't play this formation all that often, but he's the kind that likes to spring a surprise, and he's done that with us anyway.
And for Feyenoord, this is how they're going to line up. 4-3-3, and they've got natural wide players in that front three with a central striker.
I think that's the key, because those lads on the flanks, it's quite a complicated job actually, because they've got to come inside, support the centre forward, and they've also got to funnel back when they haven't got the ball, so an onus on them.
So Mascarenhas is our match official for this one. At last, after all the build-up, the game starts. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. El Ahmedi. Daniel Brzezinski. Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. The referee had a good look at that, decided it's just a throw after the tackle. Daniel Brzezinski trying to stretch the opposition using the wider areas here. That looked very good indeed, but the move has broken down. Elia. Spotted that well and intercepted. Well, the ball's gone out for a goal kick. Attacking well here. Daniel Brzezinski. He went in well. Possession given away once more. Good position, they've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. To put them in front, terrific stop. He has cleared it well. El Ahmedi looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. Quick into the tackle, and the result is going to be a throw. And in goes the cross. That certainly helps the goalkeeper and those in the middle to stop the cross like that. Good reading of the play by the defender. Out. Clever little back heel. Challenges for the ball. Cordoba. Possession changes feet. Well, they're in a good position here. And the cross comes in now. It's gone for a corner. Wow, I want to see that save again.
I bet he does as well. That was top class.
But he's got his fist to it. Made the challenge well. Over to Fry. And now a throw-in. And the ball goes out for a goal kick. Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. The shot's on! Oh, saved by the goalkeeper at full stretch. And that will be a corner. Count! It's a corner coming up yet again. And he's met it with his head. He's reached it and turned it aside. That'll be another corner coming up. And he's in there with a header. Oh, that's great work by the goalkeeper. Made the challenge well. That's a fine tackle. That's great defending there, stopping that attack. Cordoba. You ask players to work hard, and it's a given really, but this guy, the figures about his running and the distance he covers, incredible.
Yeah, his stamina is wonderful. I mean, you're born with that kind of stamina, I think. He makes the full use of it.
Now Jurgensen doing well to keep the ball. Trying to find an opening, not panicking. That passing is top class. To take the lead, great stop. It's a corner. Now we'll have a goal kick. Eye-catching save, well worth another look.
Well, he had no time at all to react. Top save.
El Ahmadi. Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting. And in goes the cross. And it's the goalkeeper's ball, quite clearly a wasted cross. El Ahmadi. Jurgensen, good challenge here. Into the attacking third. Not a great cross at all in the circumstances, and pretty easy to cope with by the defending team. El Ahmadi. They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack. Challenges for the ball. Now, what is the referee going to do here? Daniel Brzezinski. Here's Bell. Over to Fry. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. Through pass. Can't keep the ball at the moment. There's going to be a throw-in after that tackle. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Good play, but they've lost the ball now, and the opposition can get at them. Here's Bell. Cordoba. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. It's an exhibition here with such great passing. He's got support here. First touch was good, but he's got to work hard to keep the ball. Crisp defending there. Now that's a throw. Attacking now, looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. That attack was looking good, now the opposition have a chance. Played into the middle. Promise, actually, has just petered away from that cross. Trying to widen the approach play here, but it's out for a throw-in. Little headed pass then, and a shrewd one. Well, he's got support here, made the challenge well. El Ahmadi. It's looking good, this move. How frustrating is it? And now the shot! Oh, he had a real go.
Well, you can't knock him. He was in the right place at the right time. Just couldn't provide the finishing touch.
Dirk out. These two have got a great understanding with their passing. This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening. Caught under no challenge by the goalkeeper. Over to Fry. Goalkeeper is there for him, and he's played it to him. Dirk out. Stopping the pass getting through with good piece of anticipation. Well, he's caught offside, trying to get in behind. He'll say that the pass should have come a bit earlier.
Just failed to look across the line.
El Ahmadi. Nice bit of interplay between these two. Excellent passing, great interplay. That's very good defending, and the player had nowhere to go. Elia. Daniel Brzezinski. Fry. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. That passing is top class. Crisp defending there. Well, spoke too soon, I guess. They were moving the ball around nicely, but now they've lost it. El Ahmadi. Fry. On to the attack now. And he's threaded the path through neatly. Cordova! Well, they have taken the lead. Came close, the goalkeeper actually did get a touch on it, but I think it was a pretty good effort to do that much. Well beaten, really.
Yeah, I don't think you can blame the keeper, Martin. He's looking at his defenders. Why was the lad given so much space?
And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. El Ahmadi. Free kick given. Sliding in and taking his part in the game into a dangerous territory, really.
Well, he's tried to go for the slide tackle, and he's a fraction off getting the ball. It is a foul.
That's safely away. Good strong tackle. Trying to find a way through here, probing away. It was good play until they got that challenge in. Crosses in. Cordova! That's a high-class header and a world-class save.
Well, you could argue it was a good height for him, but what reflexes.
Shot on! Oh, he was in for another goal there, but the goalkeeper this time got the better of him.
Yeah, it looked for all the world like the striker was going to beat the keeper again, but, well, that goalie had other ideas.
Well, the player that we're featuring here has done well. He's certainly been an influence on this first half.
Yeah, and what a good time to score that was, and put his side in the lead.
Good position. They've worked this attack very well to put them in front. Terrific stop. The shot's on. Oh, saved by the goalkeeper at full stretch. And he's met it with his head. He's reached it and turned it aside. To take the lead. Great stop. Well, he's threaded the path through neatly. Cordova! Well, they have taken the lead. Change of ends, and the second half is underway. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. And the cross comes in now. Keeper comes and claims it, and no great risk. Goes out wide again. And he's got the ball away from him with the tackle. That's neatly done. Good challenge by the defender. Very good control, though. Fry. Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. Well, they're in a good position here. Strong, fair challenge, ball's out for a throw, though. El Ahmadi. Dirk out. Got the tackle in. He's got his shot off now. That's a spectacular save. Not turning the ball around, he's hung on to it. Well, offside, and it's not going to change the course of the game.
No, those defenders would be pretty happy if those forwards continue to be quite as blameless as that.
Passing, shrewd passing, accurate passing. That's the way he earns his living. It's looking good, this move. Well, they've been thwarted here. That's a sign of better things to come. El Hero Elia. Working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal. El Ahmadi. Good forward play from them. Good play, but they've lost the ball now, and the opposition can get it. This could be it. Letting the shot go! Terrific stop. It's gone for a corner. We are going to see a substitution now. Gets his foot in there. El Ahmadi. Well, he's got away from him. He's coming forward with some danger. It's nicely worked until that point when it broke down. And now they've got to try and regain possession. Well, they're still trailing and they need to do something now if they want to get back into this game. Maybe some fresh legs will do the trick. well to keep the ball. And now he's looking for some support. And the cross coming in. Well, crossing is a skill, and that's not a very good example of it. They've spoilt the promise of that attack. Return pass. Trying to keep the ball, not anymore. Now Jurgensen. Good football between these two. Nice passing. El Ahmadi. Over to Fry. Could be dangerous. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. And in goes the cross. Not a great cross at all in the circumstances, and pretty easy to cope with by the defending team. Well, we're two-thirds of the way through the 90 minutes, half an hour to go. El Ahmadi. Dirk out. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Well, they passed their way up into a good position here, and then just lost the concentration, lost the ball as well. Now they've got to work hard to try and get it back. Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. And it is a goal kick. This is a key moment for the manager. He knows he's got the lead, and he's now going to do his best to try and retain that. On to the attack now. There goes the cross. Well, it was a cross that he got in quickly, but he didn't really control. Danny Latza. Over to Fry. Nice return pass. This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening. Now that's a throw. Good through pass. Well, they've wasted that crossing position, haven't they? Easily cleared. And they've cut it out. Jurgensen. Looking to play his teammate through. Nothing wrong with that tackle. In fact, it was a terrific effort. Goes out wide again. They can't keep it on the pitch, it's gone out for a throw. El Ahmadi. Trying to find an opening, not panicking.
Nice bit of footwork from the attacker, but it was made too easy for him. Poor defending that.
That's gone out for a throw-in. They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack. Crosses in. That's a very weak cross from a very good position. 20 minutes now remaining. And it's gone behind for a goal kick. Well, they're still trailing and they need to do something now if they want to get back into this game. Maybe some fresh legs will do the trick. One back very quickly. There's good progress with this attack. And in goes the cross. Cordova! He's kept it out. And the decision is a corner here. Stopped emphatically and just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging. Now Jurgensen. They've got the ball back by that interception. Danny Latza. Trying to stretch the opposition using the wider areas here. Short passes, but they're keeping the ball. Tackle here. Now Jurgensen. Duck out. Over to Fry. Trying to find a way through here, probing away. And now he's looking for some support. The other side able to dwell on the ball for very long here. Into the attacking third. Defender to it first. Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. Could do a better cross than that, I think, and it was easy to cope with. Jurgensen. Elia. Jurgensen. Makes a challenge here. It's a terrific effort by the home side here. They've just kept their noses in front, and they're going to need all the support they can get for that to continue to the final whistle.
Yeah, if they do end up winning this, they will have their fans to thank because they've been terrific out there today.
Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. They've coped with it well defensively. Over to Fry. And the away team want to make a change. Played into the middle. Defender to it first. So that means it's a corner now. Well, there's still time to hit back in this game, and they're going to try and do it with a substitute. going to do. Good work between these two. He's coming forward with some danger. Trying to find an opening. Not panicking. Shot on! Well, this game's going all the way. Another goal. We're all square again. And with time running out, that could be that, but I'm not sure. I just feel there's another goal in this. Well, they've got it back level, and there is still time to go for the win. I wonder whether they'll go for it or just settle for the draw.
Well, what a win it would be, but a draw would be a fantastic result.
So away we go at 1-1. Danny Latza. Fry. Reading of by anticipating the pass. Over to Fry. Really on top of their game now. Wonderful understanding. Not a great cross at all in the circumstances. And pretty easy to cope with by the defending team. Good way to nick the ball back. Quick thinking. Dirk out. Could be dangerous. Dirk out. Comes in strongly. Jurgensen, and he's dispossessed. The number's gone up. As far as added time is concerned, it's 4.
Well, there's a little buzz gone around the stadium because they realise that should be enough to get home and hosed.
Count! Count back off the post. Cordoba. Onto the attack now. And it'll go into the middle now. They've coped with it to take the lead. Don't you just love football? Late drama, and now they have the lead.
On no better time. I don't think there's any way back now for the opposition. That looks like the winner.
Oh, this is incredible. They've surely won the match with this goal. The last kick of the match.
Well, it's great for the striker, just when the pressure's on, when it's begging out for somebody to make themselves a hero. He's done that.
Exciting climax to an exciting game. This could be the decider.
Well, it could be at this stage of the match. There doesn't seem much of an opportunity to come back. I think that could be decisive.
Pressing forward with an equaliser in mind. That could have been the pass. 2-1 the final score as the referee calls a halt, and that's the end of the game. 2-1, it's finished. final thoughts on one of the better performers today, Alan?
Well, he had a good performance and snatched that late goal to grab the win.
Good position, they've worked this attack very well. To put them in front, terrific stop. The shot's on! Oh, saved by the goalkeeper at full stretch. And he's met it with his head. He's reached it and turned it aside. To take the lead. Great stop. Well, he's threaded the path through neatly. Cordova! Oh, they have taken the lead. Play. This could be it. Letting the shot go. Terrific stop. And in goes the cross. Cordova. He's kept it out.
There's a little buzz gone around the stadium because they realise that should
count. And it will go into the middle now. They've coped with it to take the lead.